Hello folks, and welcome back to Hawthorne News. Today's news consists of what the 7th and 8th grade classes learned this year. Now to Nathan with the scientific method.
Thanks, Aiden. The scientific method is a step-by-step process that lets scientists find a connection between variables of their experiment. It is used in a wide variety of experiments and fields from geology to psychology. The steps of the process are to observe what happens, ask questions, conduct experiments, analyze data, and draw conclusions.
Sounds interesting. Next up, Ava, would you mind telling us what you learned in geology this year?
There's a lot of things to cover with geology, and I'm going to give you all a summary of it. Geology is a scientific study of the Earth, its structure, composition, the shape it takes over time, and everything in between. We learned about rocks and how and what they are formed of. Here we are learning about the way volcanoes work and how they are formed. And here we were taught about how buildings can stay upright and not crumble during earthquakes. We also learned how earthquakes start and the process they go through from beginning to end. Now back to you guys.
Well, we sure learned a lot this year.
And we're not even close to halfway through.
We'd better not keep the viewers waiting. Kusi, what did you have to say about minerals?
Well, Logan, minerals are naturally occurring inorganic substances. We learned about how they are formed both chemically and naturally. We also learned about how scientists can identify different gems in minerals. They use hardness, color and streak, luster, and shape to find out how it was formed and what gem it is.
That sounds wonderful. Next up, Nathan with weather and erosion. What do you got to say?
Boy, it's hot out here. Why did I have to get this assignment?
Nathan, weathering.
Have you ever seen something that has been worn down over time? That's weathering. Weathering is breaking down and erosion of rocks.
Please, tell us more.
There are many different types of weathering, like physical weathering, which is the breaking down of large rocks into fragments by physical force, or rain erosions, when rain constantly hits a rock and sands it down.
Thanks.
How many more do we have to go?
Quite a few. Next up, we got Kusi with oceanography.
Oceanography is the scientific study including its chemical, biological, and geological properties.
Wait, how did you get there?
And why couldn't I go to the beach?
We learned about how scientists find out when tsunamis are bound to form. We also learned about the types of animals that live there and how scientists document the ones that live very deep in the ocean. Back to y'all.
Almost halfway through already? Wow, this is going by fast. Now to Ava with space and space flight.
The Earth's atmosphere is a vital blanket of gases surrounding our planet, playing a crucial role of keeping life possible. It provides us with breathable air, shields us from harmful solar radiation, and regulates Earth's temperature through the greenhouse effect. Without it, temperatures would be much colder and extreme, according to UCAR Center for Science Education. Though it's a very complicated topic, this is just a short summary of it. Over to you all again.
We've done a lot of things so far. I think it's time for a commercial break. Speaking of commercial breaks, this video is sponsored by Opera GX.
Really?
No, now to the commercial.
Introducing Diet Water. Our water is extremely diet. For right now, you can buy for $10.99. This product is not FDA approved.
Isn't all water diet?
No.
Welcome back to Hawthorne News. We left off with Ava reporting on the atmosphere, so keep the non-Earth related topic over to Nathan with space.
Man, I'm glad I'm out of that desert. Anyways, have you ever looked up and seen a lot of space? That place is called space.
Wow, I didn't know.
And space is our solar system, which contains many galaxies, including the Milky Way, which we live in, though I don't think lactose intolerant people really like it that much. Lyra is the brightest star in the night summer sky. Meanwhile, Betelgeuse is... No, wrong Betelgeuse. Betelgeuse is the brightest star in the winter sky of the northern hemisphere. Back to you two.
Wow, that sounds interesting. Over to Kushi with spaceflight.
3, 2, 1, 0. All engine running.
Spaceflight is when people hop into giant metal tubes, light the bottom on fire, and say, "Let's go touch the stars." It's science, it's amazing, and it's one way we get to explore God's very, very big backyard. So big that your dad couldn't even mow all of it. As Christians, we believe that God created the heavens and the earth, which as humans we naturally want to explore. So on July 20th, 1969, we landed the first successful spacecraft on the moon, Apollo 11, and beat the Soviet Union to it. We went back 5 more times since then and are planning to go back in 2027. Exploring space is awesome, but just remember, even when we reach the stars, God is the one who holds the whole universe together.
Hey, the show's almost over. Only 2 more to go.
Oh good, this is getting tiring.
Over to Kusi and Ava with environmental science.
Environmental science is the study of the interaction in physical world. In our universe, there are both non-living and living things.
There are abiotic and biotic. Abiotic stands for non-living things and biotic stands for living things,
Another big factor of environmental science is pollution.
which is a bad problem in big cities around the United States.
This has been environmental science. Back to you guys.
Only one section left.
Great, who is it?
It's Ava with field trips, science fairs, and STEM labs.
There's a lot of fun things we've done this year, like a field trip to the State Museum Planetarium and a snack circuit for STEM, and many fairs.
Tell us about the fairs, Ava.
We've had 2 different fairs, the science fair and the art fair. This year we had 23 students participate in the science fair. The students had to pick to do an engineering or experimental fair. The winners for the experimental portion was Riley in first place, Kinsley in second place, and Soxy in third. For the engineering side, the winners were Emily in first, Tucker in second, and Jakir and Kusi tied for third.
And what about the art fair?
The art fair was filled with many creations that were 3D printed by the students themselves. The 7th and 8th grade made a mural out of kitchen tiles. That's all I have to say about that.
Wow, it's taken a while, but I think it's finally over.
That's wonderful. I hope you enjoyed the show. Hawthorne News signing out.